Right. So the court heard that through an affidavit that the late Senzo Meyiwa's former girlfriend Kelly Khumalo is one of the one who ordered a hit on the late Bafana Bafana and Orlando Pirates captain. The link comes from her cell phone's memory albums.
Oh man.
It was revealed in court that communication records between Kelly and her sister show that as early as 2013 that she wanted to get rid of the deceased.
Oh man. Oh.
A national football hero shot dead in what's supposed to be a home invasion. There are witnesses, 6 of them, including his superstar girlfriend Kelly Khumalo, but somehow almost a decade later we still don't have a clear answer on who really pulled the trigger. Now here's where it gets crazy. Evidence goes missing, witness statements change like they are rewriting a bad script, and the one person who was right there when it happened, she's still walking free, dropping hate songs and acting like nothing ever happened. So how did Kelly Khumalo slip through the cracks of a case that should have been open and shut? Did the system fail? Was there a cover-up, or is there something way deeper going on? Buckle up, because today we are diving straight into one of South Africa's biggest murder mysteries, and trust me, this one's got more twists than a crime thriller. Let's get into it. Let's rewind to the night of October 26, 2014, the night that changed everything. Senzo Meyiwa wasn't just any footballer, he was the captain of South Africa's national team, a rising star and a man adored by millions. Off the field though, things were a little more complicated. He was married, but he was also in a highly publicized relationship with Kelly Khumalo, one of the country's biggest music stars. Their love story was messy, full of drama and constantly making headlines, but no one expected it to end the way it did. That Sunday night, Senzo was at Kelly Khumalo's mother's house in Vosloorus, a township just outside Johannesburg. It wasn't just the two of them. There were 6 other people in that house. Kelly Khumalo, Zandile Khumalo, their mother Gladness Khumalo, Mthokozisi Twala, Tumelo Madlala, Longwe Twala. This is where things get suspicious. At first, the story was simple: an armed robbery gone wrong. According to the people in the house, 2 intruders burst in, demanding cell phones and money. A scuffle broke out, and in the chaos, one of the robbers shot Senzo before running off. He was rushed to the hospital, but it was too late. Sounds tragic, right? But here's the problem. Almost from the start, the story had more holes than Swiss cheese. The first red flags: no forced entry. If this was a robbery, why wasn't there any sign of forced entry? Did the robbers just stroll in like they were invited? Number 2, nothing was stolen. If they were after money and valuables, why did they leave empty-handed? Not even a single phone, even a wallet. Nothing was taken. Number 3, the kill shot. The robbers could have taken what they wanted and left, so why was Senzo the only one shot? Why was he the only target in a house full of people? And then there was the biggest red flag of them all: the changing of stories. At first, everyone in the house seemed to agree on what had happened, but as time went on, the stories started shifting. Small details changed, the major details changed. Suddenly, the so-called truth wasn't so clear anymore. Some witnesses claimed that one intruder was armed, while others said both were. Some said Senzo tried to fight back, some said he was shot instantly. It was like watching a bad crime drama where writers couldn't decide on the plot. Even worse, for 6 whole years, no arrests were made. From the moment the news broke, people weren't buying the official story. Social media went wild with speculation. How could 6 adults witness a murder and not even have a single clear, consistent account? The police faced major backlash for what many had called a botched investigation. Some believed it was incompetence, while others were convinced that something or someone was being protected. At the center of all of this, Kelly Khumalo. She was there, she saw everything, yet she seemed untouchable. While the investigation dragged on, Kelly Khumalo continued making music, giving interviews, and living her life as if nothing had ever happened. But the question remained: why? Why was this case stuck in limbo for so long? Why did it take years before any real suspects were named? And most importantly, was Senzo's murder really a robbery gone wrong? Well, that's where things starts getting even more suspicious. From the very beginning, the investigation into Senzo Meyiwa's murder was a complete disaster. If you thought the initial story sounded suspicious, what happened next made things even worse. Lost evidence, changing witness statements, and a painfully slow justice system. This case had all the makings of a cover-up. So, let's break it down. Let's be honest, the police work was embarrassing. No fingerprints lifted, bullet casings possibly moved, critical evidence just vanished. It wasn't until 2020, 6 years later, that police finally arrested 5 men. But get this, the suspects claimed they were framed. No forensic proof linked them to the murder, and one even said he confessed under torture. Meanwhile, Kelly's name kept coming up, but she was never arrested.
Assault claims by Moses Sibiya and Bongani Ntanzi again took center stage as the trial within a trial reached its conclusion. Sibiya and Ntanzi both maintained they never made confessions willingly, but were forced into signing already prepared statements.
Here's why people don't even believe she was just a bystander. Her story changed several times. Phone records allegedly linked her to one of the accused before the murder. A second police docket reportedly named her and others in the house as suspects, but it mysteriously disappeared.
So you'd recall the confessions of both accused number 1, Moses Sibiya, as well as accused number 2, Bongani Ntanzi, implicated the songstress as the mastermind behind Meyiwa's killing, who ordered and paid for the hit. So questions about why Kelly Khumalo was not arrested again arising in court.
And yet, Kelly kept pushing her career forward like nothing ever happened. Is that just resilience or guilt in plain sight? 4 big theories keep surfacing. Number 1. It was an inside job. Someone inside the house pulled the trigger. Number 2. It was a hit. One suspect was a known hitman. Was Senzo targeted? Number 3. Love triangle gone wrong. Senzo was married, dating Kelly, and caught in a messy drama. Number 4. Someone is protecting Kelly. Evidence vanishes. Police go soft. Court avoids naming her. Each theory sounds more suspicious than the last, and all of them point in one direction. Someone's hiding something. Look, let's keep it real. Kelly was there. Her story changed. She was linked to a suspect and still no charges. Nothing. So, did she get away with murder? If she was involved, then yes, she walked free. If she wasn't involved, then she still benefited from a system that completely failed to deliver justice. And the saddest part, Senzo Meyiwa's family has no answers. The real killer, whoever they are, is still out there, and the public is left with only theories, frustration, and questions that haunts this country. Did Kelly Khumalo get away with murder?